Alright, so to get the stock handlebars off, what we're going to have to do, we're going to start by taking the controls off. So if you look to the back, you'll see there's a little Phillips screw right in there, and on the other side too. See it right there. You take that off, and they'll actually come in two halves. So you'll take those off, hang them, then we're going to take the brackets off for the mirrors here. And when you take this one off for the master cylinder, you don't really want to move it around too much. You don't want to risk getting air in the system. So we're just going to kind of hang it to the side and gently put it over there. And then once we get all that off, right here, these are covers, right? So you want to take those covers off and it'll expose the bolts. Take the bolts out and they should pull right off. Alright, so I'm going to start by taking off this bracket here for the mirror and the clutch. Now, there's two 8mm bolts right back here. So I'm going to take these off. I'm going to try to catch these because I don't want them to fall. You obviously don't want to bang anything around or just knock anything right off. Alright. So now we can hang that right there. Just watch because these wires are here. You don't want them hanging on the wires for too long. Alright, so there's going to be two screws. There's going to be one on top and one on the bottom. So I removed this first, that way I can get to them a little bit easier. So you want to make sure that they're both out and then they should come right apart. There we go. Alright, so now we'll just hang those there. Alright, so this side has a lot more going on. I think I'm going to try to take this off first. I can't really tell just yet if that is the best way to do this. But I think I'll try to take this off, hang all that, and then get to this because a lot of these are in the way of the Phillips screws back here. So I'll try that out first and see how that goes. If I have to, maybe I'll try it the other way around. Alright, so now with those out of the way, it's a little bit easier to get to these screws. Now there's the one here, and then there's another one right here. Now I'm pretty sure I have to do both of them, but I'm going to start with the top and just see. Maybe it's just held on by the one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take both of them off. So once you get those off, now you have to take this bar end. I'm going to take it off on both sides because I have new grips, but just in case I choose to stick with the old ones, to get these off, you just got to take these ends off. It's a Phillips head. I would recommend, I have an impact with an impact bit, so I'm going to do that, but you definitely don't want to strip that out. So you want to be really careful when you do this. Alright, so to get this side off, it's basically glued in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pry it open with something, and I'm going to spray a little bit of grease in there. Oh, it's so good. It's so fun. So don't do that. Yo, for real, this is so fun. You guys don't know what you're missing. Alright, I think I found a little trick to this. Okay. A pencil will work, but don't break it. But that should be it. And there you go. It's as easy as that. Alright, so like I said, these are covers here. So I'm going to try to use this pick tool. See if I can pop these off. Oh, there's one. Alright, so that was actually pretty painless. I did want to be careful because I don't want to, mess these up too much in case I ever put these back on. But keep those right there. And now we just need a socket to get into these. Or well, really it's like an Allen key. It's a hex head here, so I actually have sockets that'll work for this. Alright, so now last thing, we have to take these 4 bolts out. These would actually mount the handlebars to the triple tray. So I actually have this socket. It is a 6. So you want to make sure it's as tight as possible. You don't want to use anything that's too small and just stripping these out. Okay, there's one. Huh. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so now these roll loose. I mean, I don't know if it's I don't know what, but I got this one, and then this one was loose. Like, I didn't even crack it at all. Like, it was, I can hand thread it out. So, I don't know if that was missed at the factory or something. I don't know what was going on with that, but mind you, these are really, really tight. So it might even be better if you have a breaker bar, and you would probably want to use a shorter one than this. This is just all I had. So we're going to take these off, and the handlebars will come right off.